Naruto returned to the past and finally subdued Orochimaru. Just before, Orochimaru had rejected Naruto's invitation and tried to escape, but with one flying Raijin, Naruto appeared at the cave entrance and blocked his way. At this time, Orochimaru was still plotting to take Sasuke's body, so no matter what, Naruto couldn't let him go. Seeing there was no escape, Orochimaru's neck suddenly extended, and his two sharp fangs bit precisely into Naruto's neck. Black curse mark patterns spread across Naruto's body. Orochimaru intended to use the power of the curse mark to temporarily paralyze Naruto, but he didn't know that this black curse mark could actually accelerate the absorption of natural energy. For someone who couldn't use Sage Jutsu, it would indeed have a binding effect, but for Naruto, it was useless. Naruto held Orochimaru's head in place with his elbow and closed his eyes. While remaining motionless, he gathered natural energy. As a large amount of natural energy converged, Naruto let Sage Chakra flow through the link between him and Orochimaru, forcing it back into Orochimaru's body. Orochimaru, unable to use Sage Jutsu, immediately became pained, and his feet instantly began to turn into those of a frog. Helpless, Orochimaru could only abandon his current body. A brand new self burst out from his back. He immediately used multi-snake authority formation, sending tens of thousands of snakes wielding Kusanagi swords rushing at Naruto. Seeing the scale of the snake horde, Naruto smiled calmly. There was a jutsu he had always wanted to try. Naruto created a shadow clone to carry away the unconscious Anko on the ground, then formed hand signs and unleashed Sage Art, Fire Style, Majestic Destroyer Flame. A sea of fire erupted, instantly swallowing the oncoming snakes. Orochimaru was in disbelief. Naruto, not of the Uchiha clan, was actually able to use such a large-scale fire style. A harsh sound came from the smoke. Naruto's Raisin Shuriken shot out of the haze, flying toward Orochimaru. Orochimaru's heart trembled. His snake instinct told him this move was extremely dangerous. He immediately bit his finger and slammed his hand on the ground, activating triple Rashomon. But the Rashomon couldn't block Naruto's Raisin Shuriken at all. Orochimaru's body was inevitably caught up in it. When the white storm subsided, he lay on the ground in a wretched state. Naruto instantly appeared beside him and smiled. Orochimaru, can you please stop coveting Sasuke's body now? Compared to Orochimaru's surrender, Naruto cared more about Sasuke's safety. After Orochimaru got up, he was left deeply unsettled. After the series of battles just now, Naruto's breathing hadn't changed at all. It was clear Naruto hadn't even used his full strength, yet he had suppressed Orochimaru with ease. Naruto's current strength made Orochimaru, for the first time in his life, feel as if he had grown weaker. He smiled and said he would give up on Sasuke from now on, because the wind direction of the ninja world had already changed. Wherever Naruto's strong wind blew, had become what interested him most. Now that he had subdued Orochimaru, the first thing Naruto needed to do was help him regain his hands and all his jutsu. He captured a white Zetsu scout outside the village, then quietly infiltrated the Uzumaki ruins in the leaf, and took the mask of the dead demon consuming seal. Once everything was ready, Orochimaru put the mask on his face. A violent wind swept through. Orochimaru released the souls from his hands, and 4 other souls were also released. Naruto pried open White Zetsu's mouth, and Orochimaru's true self immediately entered it. He finally regained the hands and jutsu he had long dreamed of. At this moment, Naruto quietly looked at the 4 souls before him, falling into thought. These were the souls of the previous Hokage. If left alone, they would return to the Pure Land by themselves, but then they could be summoned as enemies by the likes of Kabuto using Edo Tensei. Naruto took out a scroll, apologized to the Hokage, saying it wasn't time to meet yet, and then sealed the 4 Hokage souls with a spirit technique for the time being. Orochimaru, watching Naruto's smooth technique, couldn't help but flick out his tongue. He asked Naruto what he planned to do next. Naruto's next destination was the hidden rain village. Naruto had special feelings about the rain village. It was where his most respected teacher had died, and also the place he promised Konan he would protect. But in his previous life, after becoming Hokage, Naruto failed to fulfill his promise to Konan. The rain village not only did not achieve peace, it eventually became Kara's base. Naruto swore to himself that this time he would repay all the debts of his past life. But it was too early to say this now, because pain was still the greatest enemy. Just as Naruto and Orochimaru set foot in the rain village, Nagato sensed the intruders through Rain Tiger at will technique. Konan stepped forward and asked in confusion if it was Jiraiya-sensei returning again. Nagato denied Konan's guess, because there were 2 intruders, and one of their chakra was likely even stronger than Sensei's. He stopped using the Rain Tiger at will technique, and told Konan to transform into paper and scout the village like before. Naruto looked up at the sky where the rain had suddenly stopped, and warned Orochimaru to stay alert. Nagato must have noticed the intruders. Naruto created 2 shadow clones to gather natural energy. Once ready, he caught a paper butterfly, deliberately revealing his position. Soon, the paper sheets gathered before Pain and formed Konan's figure. She reported to Pain that the intruders were Naruto and Orochimaru.